What's up, guys? It is Hijapic, and I am back. Yeah, I'm back. We're doing MCC teams for once, I guess. So let's get started. So first up is the Red Rabbits, which is Hannah Rose, Vilza, Tubbold, and Roscumber. So this is a pretty good team. This is a pretty strong events, and that's fine, Season 4 was pretty low comp, so I guess it is pretty cool to see another high comp like event. Like this is a pretty strong trio. You got Aaron Ross as a newcomer as well, which is cool. This is a pretty fun team, a realm team. I don't really watch realm. I don't ever watch like a SMP since the Dream SMP when I was in like middle school, and now I'm graduating next month. So that's kind of crazy to put into a perspective, but yeah, this is a pretty strong team, and in my opinion, they'll probably place top 5. Ross is pretty good at like communication and team games, as I can see from Block Wars. So I can see you're doing good games like Sands of Times, like Sandkeeper, and maybe like Grid Runners, Railroad Rush. And Hannah has been popping off recently. She's been doing pretty good with leading and everything, and she is a contender for S tier. And Phil has also had a great season 4. He got top 5 and had a phenomenal performance in Ender Cup, and he almost outplaced JoJo in the last event. Of course, he almost did, but that's still really good, and I'm excited to see how this team will perform. So next up we have the orange team here, which is Ant Venom, Captain Sparkles, Michael McChill, and Shadow. So this is just the Haunted Hoedown Aqua, but with Michael instead of Ghosty. They kicked her off. I do not know why. It seems kind of sexist. This is a pretty strong team. As you know, Aqua won in Haunted Hoedown. They won, and this is still like pretty strong. So in my opinion, this team has a good chance of making it dodgeball. Yeah. There's not much really to say because this team has happened, like 3 and 4 of this team has happened before, very recently. Now this is a pretty unique team. Kretzy, Audi Gamers, Tapple, and Gumi. So this is actually a pretty strong team in my opinion. It has a lot of potential. So Harvey here he has a lot of potential. He has shown this in the past, but he had kind of a rough season 4. He got 28th, I think, in Auto Down. And Kratzy has been doing really good these past 2 seasons. Really solid performances. Even got first in an event. Of course, it was like a pride event, but like, eh. And then we got Only Gamers here returning since season 3, which is a lot longer than it seems. It's so weird to think that we're on season 5. I didn't even think we'd get this far. I don't even consider like season 3 different from like season 2, to be honest, because it was kind of, I don't know. They have Gumi here, who has been doing really well in Minecraft events. In Block Wars Twitch Rivals, she got top 10, which just shows just how much potential this team has. However, like they also could get like bottom 5. Like it's a very like hard like to like rank them because of like Ollie hasn't played in a long time. Harvey's been doing some like underperforming. Gumi we haven't seen in MCC since like September. Same for like Dave. So this, who knows? Lime Llamas, we got JoJo, Mythical Sausage, Shaw Daddy Gammy, the Iran Sound, and my number one question is why isn't the S capitalized? So pretty much this is a pretty solid team. You got JoJo and 2 pretty solid players, 3 pretty solid players, I'm not gonna really mean, but hey. Oh my gosh, I'm not talking about this team anymore. This is a good team for team games, the first thing I thought of is this team's probably going to get top 5 because they're probably going to get the Santa time late, team games late, because that's usually how MCC goes. So it just kind of helps the team out a lot, and I can still see him doing well in other games. Like Battle Box could be a good game for them. Hole in the wall, you never know. So I think this is pretty solid. Parker Warrior, pretty good Parker Warrior team. Which I kind of hope isn't in the event. I'm also gonna go do like a wish list. So next up, we got AMG Purple, Missing Cooper from freaking Young Sheldon as Major. Why the heck is Young Sheldon in the event, bro? I didn't even notice it was a girl from Young Sheldon until I watched Wolfie's video, and he said it was just an actress for Young Sheldon. And like, there's no way that this person is. And I look and on their stream, and they're literally like the Missy Cooper from Young Sheldon. I thought they were gonna be like a background character or something, bro. That's so stupid. And got Purple and Major, and got AMG back. It's cool, I guess. Got Purple, so pretty good. But honestly, compared to the other teams, this is kind of on the weaker side, even though it does have Purple with not so bad player. You know, Scott, he can hold his weight, and AMG. I was doing like a finger thing to kind of demonstrate that she can do pretty good. But I don't know, and I just have no idea how good Missy Cooper from Young Sheldon is gonna do. Bazinga. Can we get there should be like an MCC like celebrity event, but that seems like more something like Block Wars would do. But I feel like MCC has like a more like I don't know. It is very late. So next up we have Cyan, which is definitely the strongest team. Undoubtedly. Like, we got Amfrost here, we got Joel here, and we got False, we got Scar. And he's definitely like improved. He's been on the grind. False is not bad at all. So this is a good team. In my opinion. And I really have a lot of confidence in this team. You got Amfrost, who's a complete sweat. Like, he uses his left friggin' arm, and who does that, bro? And so that just instantly means this team's gonna do well. If you got a player who uses their left arm for the friggin' reach, yeah, Joel's gonna get the most viewers. That doesn't help with any other performance, but it's just I don't know. But this is a good team. Very fan favorite team, I feel like. Next up we got Aqua Witches, H and Pete returning with Eloise and Kara. This is just like the most MCC team I've ever like seen. It gives off very this is like a very season 1 trio right here. But this is just like just seems so like MCC like, and I think it's very cool that Pete and H-Bomb are returning. I've kind of wanted them to return as a duo for like a very, very long time. And I think it's cool that they're finally doing that. And yeah, very cool, very, very cool. Santa time late. Honestly, that Santa time is probably gonna be late because again, MCC, like the game orders are always like the exact same, and so Santa time will probably be like the last 2 games, and that kind of just guarantees this team a pretty good placement, but it's a very strong event, so you never know. Someone texted me. Never mind. Next up, we got the team I'm watching because I'm a big Feinberg guy. We got Cub Fan Feinberg, Dark Eyebrow, and Exuma Elite Day team of Feinberg, so it's cool. This is a pretty, this is a pretty weak team. It has Feinberg on it, and but I feel like this team also just has a lot of potential. Like, Exuma is still relatively new and figuring stuff out, and I feel like he has a lot of potential now, especially teamed to someone like Feinberg. Cub did really, really well in Haunted Hoedown, like extremely well, and I feel like he has potential to do even better now. And Michaela here She got last in Haunted Hoedown, but like that team was a big underperformance. Like, how the heck did that team get last, bro? 5 up, Dapple, CPK, and bro. I feel like this is always a team. There's like 3 high A plus players on him who are really, really friggin' good, and it has Tapple on it, and it always ends up underperforming. If it has Tapple on it, or it's on orange team. I mean, really. Yeah. Anyways, that I don't know. This team has potential. She did good in Ender Cup, and she did good in 4 kickoff. She did pretty good, really good in 4 kickoff. So I feel like this team, I do feel like it is a bit weaker on the surface, but I can see the vision, and that's that Feinberg buff too. So next up, we got here Captain Puffy, Fireback, Corinios, and never as pretty cool. Then we got Shane and Corinios on the same team. Captain Puffy returning yet again. Sniffers is back, and this is a cool team. This gives off good cool vibes. I don't know what to say about some of these, but I think this is just a cool team. And we got a French team, the French people. Yay! I don't know what to say about this because I'm very, very English, and I found out about this team while I was in a Spanish class. So, all right, I'm gonna pause my recording. I'm gonna give you my prediction. Okay, I'm back, and I made this. So let's do my predictions. So in last place, it's the French team. They got last in the GREU. Of course, this is a different team, but I think they will perform about the same since they are all new, and from what I've heard, they're not like qualified or anything like that. And I know what I said, that this team has a lot of potential, but that's pretty much all of the teams. So I'm still gonna put it in 9th, which is crazy because it has Feinberg on it, and it's not a bad team. It's just this is a super strong roster, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of don't really like that. I like low comp events. I didn't even realize I did until like recently, but yeah. And then this team just. It has potential, but I don't really know. Like, I can't. I don't know. It's just that, Kratzy is there and Gumi is there, but like I don't know. Like Ollie has not played in a very long time, and the 2 times he got like top 20 were times that he third fragged and his team won, and every time he got like I think 31st or something like that. Poor Harvey's he really just plays for fun in MCC, so I'm giving that team an 8th place, and in 7th I'm doing green. Actually, I'm swapping these 2. Purpled and Scott is pretty solid, and AMZ is not bad. It just really comes down to what the problem with this team, which is just the comp is just too high. It's not an all bad team. Not really bad players. But yeah, that's what it comes down to. So, next up, I'm going to go with purple. So yeah, got Shane and Krinios, pretty good duo. But it's really just hard to tell how good Krinios is going to do, and I think no pressure to him, but I think they kind of determines what this team's going to do. However, every day in my 4th period, I just do the MCC Island Parkour Warrior Dojo on a trackpad on this MacBook, and I see him on there like every day, like getting on the leaderboards. So he's been on that arc. And then next up, I'm going to have to go with the Aqua team. Again, saves time late, kind of guaranteed top 5 because of that. But PvP games, this team's gonna literally die. I think this team's gonna get last in every PvP game. But I think Sands of Time is gonna get it enough up to 5th. And I don't know. MCC is mostly movement based. They got Pete, but I don't know what. H-Bomb, Kara, and Eloise are not movement players. They're team players. This is the best team based event, like team game team in the event. So as long as they get them late, I can see them getting top 5. But with all those other like games, like the PvP games, yeah. Next up, the Realm team, which is red. Got Hannah, good. Phil, good. Dumbo, good. Loskamo, good. This team, good. It's just really just got some good team players on here. Got some good PvP players on here. Got some good movement players on here. A very good, all-rounded, fun team, which was gear for my opinion. And then next up, I'm going to report. And it really just comes down to who is better, Ant or Captain, or Jimmy and Ollie. And I think it's just really, really, really similar. And this is just hard. So I'm going to have to put this team in 3rd. Just because, again, Sands of Time and team games are usually pretty late in MCCs, which means that this team, which is again also pretty good at team games and Sands of Time, is going to excel at those and probably get to Dodgeball because of this. They're both very, very similar teams in skill, like insanely similar. Like I think like all of these players are like comparable to one another, and they're about the same. Maybe this team is actually a little bit like maybe these two are actually a little bit better than Jimmy, but like not by a lot. And again, the team names here with Jimmy just gonna bump it up. And then we got Cyan here, who is also good at team games, good at PvP games and movement games, and at getting first place. Oh crap. Because Scott does not know how to balance. I'm joking, by the way. Alright, so here's some people who I think have potential to get to top 2. So let's do it. Let's run it. So I'm going to put in the 10th place, fill some big old Minecraft. Wait. Actually, I take that back. Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna put Dave Kratzy in 10th place here. He's on like a 7th place team, but I think he is good enough where he can still get top 10 on a rest like this. In 9th place, got Hunter Rolls, been on the arc recently. Chuck Mark. In 8th place, where's Joel? Here he is. Joel, Small Beans. Been doing really good. He got top 5 last event, and he's on a good team. So then JoJo hasn't been doing the best recently, but still a solid player here and on a good team, of course. Then we got Pete here on a good team for once. I always love it when Pete is on a good team. And then we got where is she? I don't even know what am I even looking for here. 2, 3, wait, where's hold on. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. I forgot Shadoon. He's 5th. Good job, Shadoon. Next up, I forgot. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna put Air Frost in 4th just because it's funny and he always gets 4th. I'm gonna put Purple in 3rd because he always gets stuck 3rd. This is like this is like always the top 4, and it's like in this order, like always. No, I think five's gonna. I'm gonna put it like this. It's because it's funny. This is like that's literally like always. Am I crazy, or is this like? I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm just gonna put people in places where they usually get. Like Pete usually just gets 6th. Hannah always gets like 8th. So like this is like how it has been. So this is what my top 10 predictions are gonna be. Just because it kind of just this is for some reason how like just seems like it always is. But like actually I'm gonna do this. I feel like actually that could work. That was there. I know I'm an ADHD mess, and I want to talk about some things that I would like to see in this event as like a little wish list. So yeah. Okay, I'm not doing that. The video is 21 minutes. I just want new maps, and I want the roster to be more variety based, pretty much. Still good teams. So just kind of new games, new swing on things, less islandification, if you get what I'm saying. What the heck did you do to my boy Rocket's play? I said it was my favorite game and I don't like it. Why did you do that? Ah!